Welcome back to the History Vault, where we embark on an extraordinary journey through time. In today's episode, we delve deep into the mysteries of the pyramids. These enigmatic structures have captured the imagination of countless generations, and yet, they are shrouded in misconceptions. Join us as we peel back the layers of myth and unveil the truth behind the pyramids' astonishing legacy. Misconception number 1: Pyramids were built by a lost or unknown civilization predating ancient Egypt. This notion suggests that the construction of the pyramids was beyond the capabilities of the ancient Egyptians and must have been the work of an advanced civilization that predates them. While the pyramids evoke a sense of awe and mystery, the evidence overwhelmingly points to the ancient Egyptians as the builders of these monumental structures. The pyramids were not the product of an enigmatic lost civilization but a testament to the ingenuity, skill, and cultural achievements of the ancient Egyptians themselves. Archaeological evidence, historical records, and inscriptions found within and around the pyramids all point to their construction by the ancient Egyptians. The pharaohs, who held great power and authority in ancient Egypt, commissioned the construction of these grand tombs as lasting monuments to their reigns and as a means to ensure their eternal afterlife. The construction of the pyramids spans several dynasties, showcasing the evolution of architectural techniques and styles over time. The early pyramids, such as the Step Pyramid of Djoser, served as prototypes and paved the way for the more iconic and colossal pyramids that followed. The ancient Egyptians possessed a profound knowledge of engineering, astronomy, mathematics, and construction techniques, which enabled them to design and build these monumental structures. They meticulously planned and executed every aspect of the pyramid's construction, employing a workforce of skilled artisans, laborers, and overseers. The construction process involved quarrying massive stone blocks, transporting them to the pyramid site, and precisely fitting them together to create the distinct pyramid shape. The coordination and organization required for such a colossal undertaking highlight the ancient Egyptians' advanced skills in logistics and project management. Through the use of ramps, pulleys, and a workforce of thousands, the ancient Egyptians were able to transport and lift the heavy stones into place. They developed innovative techniques, such as the use of lever systems and counterweights, to overcome the challenges posed by the immense size and weight of the stones. The pyramids stand as lasting testaments to the ancient Egyptians' cultural, religious, and architectural achievements. They represent the culmination of centuries of architectural evolution and reflect the power, wealth, and divine aspirations of the pharaohs and their civilization. Number 2, the pyramids were built by pouring liquid stone into molds. This intriguing theory suggests that the ancient Egyptians had advanced knowledge of creating a form of liquid stone that could be poured into molds to create the pyramid blocks. However, this concept is not supported by the available evidence. Extensive research and archaeological investigations have provided us with a comprehensive understanding of the construction techniques used by the ancient Egyptians. The pyramids were built using a process that involved quarrying massive limestone and granite blocks from nearby sources. Skilled stonemasons would carefully cut, shape, and transport these stones to the construction site. The blocks were then meticulously placed on top of each other, creating the iconic pyramid structure. The precision and accuracy with which the blocks were fitted together is a testament to the expertise of the ancient Egyptian builders. While the idea of liquid stone in molds is captivating, there is no historical or archaeological evidence to support it. The construction of the pyramids required immense planning, engineering, and physical labor, showcasing the ingenuity and craftsmanship of the ancient Egyptians. Number 3, the pyramids were built as exact replicas of the mountains that were considered sacred. This idea suggests that the ancient Egyptians sought to recreate the sacred natural formations in the form of pyramids. While it is true that the ancient Egyptians held great reverence for their natural surroundings and believed in the divine significance of certain mountains, the notion that the pyramids were exact replicas is a misconception. The design and construction of the pyramids were influenced by various factors, including religious beliefs, symbolism, and architectural principles. The pyramids were monumental structures meant to serve as tombs for pharaohs, designed to facilitate the journey of the deceased into the afterlife. The shape of the pyramids, with their triangular sides and pointed tops, symbolized the rays of the sun descending upon the earth. This alignment with solar symbolism was significant in the ancient Egyptian religious context. While the pyramids may have been inspired by the natural world and the sacredness associated with certain mountains, they were not intended to be precise replicas. Instead, they were architectural masterpieces carefully planned and constructed to fulfill their specific purpose. Number 4. Pyramids were built using slave labor and under harsh working conditions. This misconception suggests that the construction of the pyramids involved the forced labor of slaves in brutal conditions. While it is true that the ancient Egyptians did employ a labor force for various construction projects, including the pyramids, the notion that slaves were the primary workforce and that their working conditions were exceptionally harsh is a misconception. Recent archaeological evidence and historical records indicate that the labor force involved in pyramid construction consisted of a diverse range of individuals, including skilled workers, artisans, and farmers. It was a collective effort that involved thousands of people working together under organized systems. The workers involved in pyramid construction were not solely slaves, but rather individuals who were part of a well-structured workforce. They received wages, food, and housing during their time of service. The construction of the pyramids was a monumental undertaking that required careful planning, engineering skills, and the coordination of resources. The ancient Egyptians had advanced knowledge in architecture, mathematics, and engineering, which enabled them to accomplish these remarkable feats of construction. Number 5. All pyramids were constructed during the same period or within a short span of time. This misconception suggests that all pyramids were built simultaneously, possibly indicating a centralized effort or a single historical event. In reality, the construction of pyramids spanned several centuries in ancient Egypt, and they were built in different regions and during different time periods. The pyramids were not the result of a single construction boom, but rather a long-standing tradition that evolved over time. The earliest known pyramid, the Step Pyramid of Djoser, was built around 4,700 years ago during the Third Dynasty. This pyramid marked a significant architectural advancement and laid the foundation for the pyramid building tradition in Egypt. Subsequent pharaohs and rulers, seeking to leave a lasting legacy and ensure their afterlife, commissioned the construction of their own pyramids. These pyramids were built in various sizes, shapes, and architectural styles, reflecting the changing beliefs and cultural preferences of different eras. The most iconic pyramids at Giza, including the Great Pyramid of Khufu, were constructed during the Old Kingdom, around 4,500 years ago. However, pyramid construction continued in different forms throughout the Middle Kingdom and even into the New Kingdom. The misconception of all pyramids being built at once stems from a simplified understanding of Egyptian history and the grandeur of these structures. By recognizing the extended timeline and diverse locations of pyramid construction, we gain a deeper appreciation for the rich history and cultural significance they hold. Number 6. Pyramids were built in alignment with constellations or as astronomical observatories. This misconception suggests that the ancient Egyptians designed the pyramids to serve as precise astronomical instruments or to align with specific stars or constellations. While it is true that the ancient Egyptians had a keen interest in astronomy and their religious beliefs often incorporated celestial elements, the idea that pyramids were meticulously aligned with constellations or served as astronomical observatories is largely a product of speculation and modern interpretations. The orientation of the pyramids was indeed significant, with the sides often facing the cardinal directions, such as north, south, east, and west. This alignment may have been symbolic, reflecting the ancient Egyptian belief in the connection between the physical world and the divine. However, extensive research and analysis conducted by experts in Egyptology and archaeoastronomy have found no definitive evidence to support the claim that the pyramids were designed as precise astronomical instruments or observatories. It is important to remember that the primary purpose of the pyramids was as monumental tombs for the pharaohs, serving as symbols of their divine power and providing a final resting place for their earthly remains. While the ancient Egyptians certainly observed the night sky and incorporated astronomical knowledge into their religious and cultural practices, the alignment and construction of the pyramids were driven by a combination of architectural principles, religious beliefs, and the desire to create lasting structures. Number 7. Pyramids were primarily tombs for pharaohs. This common misconception suggests that the sole purpose of the pyramids was to serve as final resting places for the pharaohs of ancient Egypt. While it is true that many of the pyramids were built as monumental tombs, it is important to understand that not all pyramids were constructed for the same purpose or for pharaohs exclusively. The most famous example of a pyramid tomb is the Great Pyramid of Giza, built for the pharaoh Khufu during the Old Kingdom period. This awe-inspiring structure stands as a testament to the ancient Egyptians' mastery of architecture and engineering. However, as we explore the many pyramids found throughout Egypt, we discover a wider range of functions and purposes. Some pyramids were constructed for queens, high-ranking officials, or members of the royal family, while others served as cenotaphs or symbolic representations of burial sites. Furthermore, not all Egyptian pharaohs were buried in pyramids. Over time, the tradition of pyramid construction gave way to other forms of royal tombs, such as rock-cut tombs in the Valley of the Kings. The pyramids themselves were more than just tombs, they were symbols of the pharaoh's divine authority and their connection to the gods. The intricate rituals and beliefs surrounding the afterlife were intricately woven into the design and construction of these monumental structures. By recognizing the diverse functions of the pyramids and the complexities of ancient Egyptian funerary practices, we gain a deeper appreciation for the rich cultural and religious significance they held. So, while it is true that many pyramids were indeed tombs, it is important to avoid the misconception that all pyramids served the same purpose or were exclusively built for pharaohs. Number 8. The pyramids were used to store vast amounts of treasure or gold. This misconception stems from the popular belief that the pyramids were massive treasure chests filled with untold riches. While the pyramids were indeed grand and awe-inspiring structures, they were not constructed with the primary purpose of storing vast amounts of treasure or gold. Instead, their significance lay in their religious, funerary, and symbolic functions. The pyramids served as monumental tombs for the pharaohs and their accompanying funerary complexes. These complexes included various chambers, passageways, and burial chambers where the pharaohs and their belongings were laid to rest. Within the pyramids, the pharaohs were buried with precious objects and artifacts that they believed would accompany them in the afterlife. These items included jewelry, statues, furniture, and other symbolic objects that represented their status and authority. However, it is important to note that the primary purpose of these burial goods was not to amass wealth or store gold, but rather to provide the pharaohs with the necessary provisions and offerings for their journey into the afterlife. The belief in the afterlife and the elaborate burial rituals of the ancient Egyptians played a significant role in the inclusion of these items. They were meant to ensure the pharaoh's eternal life and provide for their well-being in the next world. While some treasures and valuable objects have been discovered within the pyramids, they were not the primary focus of their construction. The pyramids were monumental structures designed to honor the pharaohs and serve as a bridge between the earthly realm and the divine. Number 9. Pyramids were built by extraterrestrials or with advanced technology. This misconception often arises from speculation and popular culture that suggests the involvement of beings from other planets or the use of advanced technologies beyond the capabilities of ancient civilizations. However, it is important to emphasize that the construction of the pyramids was a remarkable feat accomplished by the ancient Egyptians themselves, without the need for extraterrestrial assistance or advanced technology. The ancient Egyptians possessed a deep understanding of architecture, engineering, and mathematics, which allowed them to design and construct these monumental structures. They developed sophisticated construction techniques and employed a large workforce of skilled laborers, including architects, engineers, craftsmen, and artisans. The pyramids were built through meticulous planning, precise measurements, and careful execution. The ancient Egyptians used simple tools such as copper and bronze implements, wooden levers, ramps, and ropes to transport and lift the massive stone blocks into place. The construction process involved quarrying stones from nearby sources, shaping them into precise blocks, and then transporting and stacking them to form the pyramid structure. The size and weight of the stones required a well-organized workforce and ingenious engineering techniques. By utilizing inclined ramps and a system of pulleys, the ancient Egyptians were able to move and position the stones with remarkable precision. The construction of the pyramids was a testament to their ingenuity, resourcefulness, and the collective efforts of the ancient Egyptian society. While the pyramids are indeed impressive architectural achievements, attributing their construction to extraterrestrials or advanced technology undermines the remarkable accomplishments and expertise of the ancient Egyptians. By understanding the ingenuity and capabilities of the ancient Egyptians, we can appreciate the true magnitude of their achievements and the cultural, historical, and architectural significance of the pyramids. Misconception number 10: the construction of the pyramids remains a complete mystery, and no plausible theories exist. This misconception suggests that despite extensive research and study, we still lack any plausible explanations for how the pyramids were built. However, it is important to highlight that numerous theories and hypotheses have been put forth by archaeologists, historians, and researchers over the years to explain the construction techniques and methods employed by the ancient Egyptians. While some aspects of the construction process still require further investigation and debate, significant progress has been made in understanding how the pyramids were built. Through archaeological discoveries, analysis of ancient texts, and scientific investigations, researchers have uncovered valuable insights into the construction techniques and tools used by the ancient Egyptians. One widely accepted theory is that the pyramids were built using a combination of manpower, advanced planning, and innovative engineering methods. This included careful surveying, leveling the ground, and establishing precise alignments. The construction process involved quarrying massive limestone blocks from nearby sources, shaping them with stone and copper tools, and transporting them to the construction site using sledges and ramps. To lift the stones into place, the ancient Egyptians likely employed a combination of ramps, levers, and a coordinated effort of workers pulling and pushing the stones. Evidence of internal ramps and structural features within the pyramids has been discovered, providing insights into the internal construction techniques and the organization of the workforce. By studying the architectural design, the alignment of the pyramids with celestial bodies, and the remarkable precision in their construction, researchers continue to refine our understanding of how these impressive structures were built. While some aspects of the construction process may still elude us, it is important to acknowledge that significant progress has been made in unraveling the mysteries of the pyramids, thanks to the collective efforts of archaeologists and researchers. By exploring and acknowledging these plausible theories, we gain a deeper appreciation for the remarkable achievements of the ancient Egyptians and their architectural mastery. That concludes today's in-depth exploration of the pyramids and the dispelling of common myths. We hope you've enjoyed this enlightening journey into the heart of ancient Egypt. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The History Vault, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest episodes. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep uncovering the secrets of our shared past. Thanks for watching.